Hey ladies! Oh, my internet loves to go in and out, so let me make sure that I am here with you guys and not going out on you. All right. Okay, so hopefully we're working. Let's see. Just gonna wait a few minutes to see if anybody hops on. I hope everyone is having a wonderful time in the party. It's been awesome today. All right, I see somebody hopping on. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So my name is Katie, and hey Shannon, I started with Synergence in November. It was like literally Thanksgiving Day, I think. Hey Allie, and so I haven't been with the company very long, but I have learned so much so fast. And my background actually is in science. So I'm a biology and chemistry major, and I love science, y'all. But sometimes I find that I love science so much that I have a hard time explaining to people what skin really looks like without confusing them and losing them, because it can be very complicated. So I found this awesome analogy, it's amazing, that breaks down what skin actually looks like. And it's so helpful in understanding what our skin looks like and why skincare does what it does, and how to maximize skincare in order to get the results that you're wanting to see. So most of you might know that skin is our largest organ in our body, so it's really important that we take care of it, you know, just like we do our heart and our lungs. So I'm going to show you this analogy, and it is 2 glass jars. Okay, and in those jars we have some grapes, we have some raisins, and we have some cornflakes. So let me show you our first jar. This is our first jar, full of big, juicy, plump green grapes, okay? And this is representing our cells when we're born. So babies are born with, hey Grace, babies are born with thick, plump, juicy, beautiful, healthy skin cells. Okay, so when they come out, they have this beautiful, really plump, hydrated skin, right? Aren't babies gorgeous with that beautiful skin? And we want to keep that forever, don't we? But the problem is aging, right? Okay, it's inevitable. There's no way around it. There's no way to never be in the sun. There's no way to stay away from free radicals and all of that craziness out there. So aging is inevitable. So as we age, this is what our skin turns to. All right, so we go from having juicy, plump, healthy, collagen-filled skin cells to skin that looks like this, all right? So we have very few of those plump, healthy skin cells. Okay, let me turn off the comments because I'm getting way too distracted. Okay, so we have very few of those healthy skin cells, and then we have this huge section of, these are actually raisins, but it's these dried out, dehydrated, saggy skin cells, okay? So they go from these beautiful plump grapes to these dried up, saggy raisins. And it's sorry, my mom's trying to call. Okay, and then on top of that, the superficial, on the very surface of our skin, we have cornflakes, which are actually Frosted Flakes, because you know, I was not going to waste a whole bottle, and Brian's not going to eat cornflakes. So Frosted Flakes, to represent that superficial layer of skin cells that are dried out, flaky, all from exposure to sun and free radicals. Okay, so that's where that dullness comes from, that uneven skin tone. And so, you guys, can you believe that our skin starts to look like this? It goes from this to this by the age of 18 to 20. Whoa, that blew my mind. Like 18 to 20, that's it, and our skin has already turned to look like this, okay? So knowing the way skin looks, we can kind of determine the order in which we should use skincare and what kind of things we should be using, all right? So let me show you. The first thing that we're gonna wanna start with, because we have these cornflakes on the top, on the superficial part of our skin, we need to get those off of there, right? So if we're putting skincare on, what are you putting it onto if we haven't pulled those cornflakes off? So actually, the first thing that you're gonna wanna start with is an exfoliator. We wanna get those dead skin cells off of there. so that our skincare is actually going on to some cells that can do something with it, okay? So we want to exfoliate that off. Okay, so think about men. Okay, men are usually very youthful looking right in here, and most of them is because they're shaving, right? So they shave every day or every few days, and that's acting like an exfoliator. So they have that beautiful skin right there from shaving, from exfoliating. So that's what we want to do, okay? You know, we get disappointed with serums that they just take too long to work, right? We don't see results fast enough, and a lot of that is because we're putting those serums and that skincare on the very surface on these cornflakes. What is it going to do on these cornflakes, right? So we want to get those dead skin cells off. We want to get all of that off to prep our face.
Hi, Mommy.
Hi, baby. Can you go get Daddy, please?
Yeah.
Go see Daddy, okay? Go get Daddy. Sorry, you guys. Go.
Mine.
Go get Daddy. Brian.
Come on.
Okay, sorry you guys. He loves to be in my videos, so he was trying to join us tonight. But we're putting those serums and that skincare on the surface of our skin, on those dead skin cells, okay? So it's taking longer to get to anything, right? So if we pull those off, if we can get those dead skin cells off of there and then apply our skincare, it's gonna work faster and it's gonna work better, okay? So we're gonna see those results faster than what we're used to, okay? So we have two products for that. We have our facial resurfacer and our polishing exfoliator, all right? And the facial resurfacer, I love this product. It's volcanic ash from the islands of Vanuatu, and it is amazing. First of all, it smells like a spa. All these products, it's like I'm in a spa. It's great. But you can see how thick that is, and those granules are much larger, that volcanic ash in there. So it's going to really get all of those skin cells off. Now, you don't want to over exfoliate, right? So we don't want to end up irritating our face from exfoliating every day. So I would say probably 2 to 3 times a week, you're going to want to use this to get those skin cells off, those dead skin cells. And then we also have the polishing exfoliator, which is a little bit milder. So you could use this as more as a maintenance, or for those of us that maybe have really sensitive skin or rosacea, things like that, this might be a better option for you. You can tell it's not as gritty. The granules are a little bit smaller, but it's still going to exfoliate and get those cells off a lot faster so that our skin is prepped, okay? So those are both physical scrubs. They're gonna pull off those cornflakes, those dried up skin cells, so that we can prep our face for the skincare to get the most out of our skincare, okay? And I just put that on. You know, I didn't realize that you should actually leave it on for about 5 to 10 minutes so that you can get a good use of it, and it can actually really work. So I just put it on and I leave it on for about 5 to 10 minutes, and then I just take a warm hot rag and wipe it off, okay? So let's talk about one of the ingredients that are in, it's in all of our skincare, and it's in our cream to powder cosmetics, which is legit all of our cosmetics except for lip scents, brow scents, eye scents, liner scents. So like those areas of skin or hair almost that don't need a faster cellular renewal. So, but all of our other cream to powder cosmetics in our skincare have this ingredient in them, and it's called the Cineplex complex. Okay, this is like my favorite when we talk about science. It's a kinetic enzyme, so it's an enzyme that moves to help speed up skin renewal. Okay, so our skin cells renew or turn over about every 30 days naturally, okay? So Cineplex complex is going to help to turn these skin cells over faster and get new ones to the surface faster, all right? So our cells are made up of mother cells and daughter cells, and the mother cells make exact replicas, which are called the daughter cells. So if we have the majority of raisin cells, they're gonna replicate and make more raisin cells. So Cineplex complex is important because it's going to slough off those cells, right? And so it's going to do it faster than that natural 30-day process does it, so that we can get those new, beautiful baby plump skin cells to the surface, okay? And actually, retinol is one ingredient that people talk about a whole lot for cellular renewal. And if you look in our beauty book, Cineplex Complex increases collagen by 168%. So look at that. And retinol is way down here, okay? So this is amazing at helping speed up the cellular renewal process, turning that skin over, getting those new skin cells coming up a lot faster. And that's just one ingredient in our skincare, you guys. That's just one ingredient, all right? So there are so many other things within our skincare that is gonna help your skin as well. So let's talk about a routine. Now that we kind of know what our skin looks like, we can talk about the routine or, you know, kind of like the order of what we would use skincare in. So if we, of course we said we want to exfoliate first, about 2 to 3 times a week to prep our skin. We want to get those cornflakes, those dead skin cells off so that we can get to these raisins. And then these raisins, we're going to fix them by hydrating them, by plumping them up, okay? And the way we're going to do that is a product called Climate Control. Okay, Climate Control has hyaluronic acid in it, and this is an acid that it's naturally occurring in our body. So everybody thinks like acid, oh my goodness, I don't want that. But it's naturally occurring in our body, but as we age, we lose it really fast. Okay, so we want to put that back in there, and the way we do that is this product. It contains hyaluronic acid, and so we're going to use this to put that back in there to hydrate and plump up those raisin cells, okay? And then we're going to use a product. We're going to get to our serums, right? We're going to use a product called Serum C. And this has vitamin C in it. So it's stable, active vitamin C, okay? A lot of people will say, I have vitamin C in our products, but it's not active, and it needs to be active in order to work the way it's supposed to. So there's actually little beads in here, if you can see them, and that is the active vitamin C in there. This is going to protect us from the environment, okay? So this is adding extra protection. A good thing to think of when you think of Serum C is BLT, brightens, lightens, and tightens, okay? And who does not need that, right? So the next thing that we would use is we're going to use a daily moisturizer, and this kind of locks everything into our skin. So when we think about skincare, we want to use the smallest molecules to the largest so that they're not escaping, right? So Climate Control, the molecules within this, when you put it on your face, they're tiny, okay? They're very small. And so we're going to build on top of that, and then we're going to seal it in with our largest molecules, which is going to be a daytime moisturizer. And that's going to seal everything in. It's going to hydrate the very surface. It's going to be make our skin soft to the touch, right? And then our makeup's going to go on flawless, okay? So that is a few products that can help to increase the results that we see, right? Even the process, now that we know the way our skin looks and is built, the process of the way we use our products to get the best results from our products. So I am giving away a prize. All you have to do is answer a simple question, and then you'll be entered to win a $50 eye cream. You guys, eye cream is amazing. I'm so excited. So my question is, would you rather have grapes or raisins? Okay, it's a pretty easy question. So would you rather have grapes or raisins? All you have to do is answer that question. You're going to be entered to win a free eye cream just for commenting. And so I hope you guys had a good takeaway, a better understanding of a science lesson of what skin looks like, okay? So now that we know that our skin looks like this, we know how to take care of it, what order to use products to get the best results from our products, okay? And if you guys have any questions about anything that I talked about, feel free to comment in here. I'll go back through and look at some of the comments and come back and answer your questions as well. So again, would you rather have grapes or raisins? All you have to do is comment. You'll be entered to win a free eye cream. I hope you guys enjoyed the rest of the party, and I can't wait to keep seeing what all is coming. Bye, you guys.